It is Friday, May 12th, 2023. Today I'm doing another dream match, a fantasy match, whatever you want to call it. Roddy Piper versus John Cena. Because you can see there his 2012 look. Because there's a lot of in this WWE 2K23 game, John Cena has a lot of looks. He has from I don't know about 10 of them. I don't know how many. You unlock a lot of them in the showcase mode, the John Cena showcase. But anyway, so these are both in-game wrestlers, not community creations. But I thought this would be a cool match to have one of the best bad guys of all time, Roddy Piper, if not the best, against John Cena, one of the long running stars of the WWE, one on one for no title. Say for the championship of the world, but there's no title on the line here. I could have set that up, but I didn't. So once again, in my favorite WWF 80s arena, this ring actually was 80s into the 90s a bit, and then it came back for special occasions here and there. They would do, and they said they had AEW's been using the rope colors and stuff. So anyway, let's see who wins this fantasy match. If would Roddy Piper win or John Cena? Piper was more of I guess a brawler. Cena, yeah, I guess kind of Cena. Piper's more of a brawler than Cena, I guess, if you want to break down how they are. But Piper's a style wrestler. A Brock Lesnar style. He was kind of the. I don't think he was never as. I think in my opinion, as a Hogan, I liked Hogan better than Cena, but he was the Hulk Hogan type for the early 2000s into the 20 teens and so on. And just like just like Hogan, he was going to the movies. Because Hogan did a few different movies that I don't think any of them did well, but I enjoyed them. If you look up Hulk Hogan's movies, he did a few of them back in mostly in I guess the early '90s. Did most of them, late '80s, early '90s. He did a few of them, and he kind of stopped doing them. But he was more a professional wrestler than going into acting. Not like the biggest, most successful wrestler to act, obviously, is The Rock. But getting off on a separate tangent there, it's another subject there. But wrestlers and acting. Now Piper's sitting there. Look at he's sitting there waiting. That's interesting. Oh, he jumps down. I was waiting to see what he was going to do. Piper's a finisher already. That was pretty quick. All right, nice belly to belly suplex by Piper. Piper, he had good technical skills too. I think probably more than Cena. He's one of Piper's best matches. One of my favorite matches of Roddy Piper was WrestleMania 8 against Bret Hart. That was a good match. They had a good match together. One of the time Piper didn't get pinned clean too often, but that was one of the rare times he actually took a clean pinfall. And this video is brought to you by Garlic Soap. So if you're stinky, stay stinky with garlic soap. Okay, back to the match. So I like the detail. He has the boot of Piper has RP on it and everything. They did a nice job with Roddy Piper. And what are we 5 days away from the DLC? I'm not really into the DLC characters. It's the May edition of the DLC, but I'm sure some people are looking forward to them. There's really two I'm looking forward to, and the Harley Race in June and Zeus in July, and the Steiners in April. I like this, so I guess that's four of them. The rest of them I'm not that into. I like I gotta have more Steiner matches. I love how they came out in this game. As I think I said that yesterday. All right, Piper upside down here. Cena's that can't feel good. Gorilla Monsoon used to say that'll give you a negative attitude. He's one of my favorites. Gorilla Monsoon as a announcer. He announced the first 8 WrestleManias. Yeah, he was the announcer for him, and Jesse Ventura did the first 6 WrestleManias, except 2 when they were separated. But 2 was different. They were in 3 different places. But the other 5 of the first 6, Gorilla Monsoon, Jesse Ventura did the announcing. And then 7 and 8 were Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon, they were probably best. My favorite all-time announced teams definitely Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan. Who's your favorite? Leave it a comment. Who is your favorite announced team of all time? I always like to see what people liked. I think a lot of people liked Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler when they were doing Raw. But they were good. I liked them. But I liked Gorilla and Bobby Heenan. Gorilla and Jesse Ventura were good too, but Gorilla and Bobby Heenan my favorite. The WrestleMania 7 and 8 are the only 2 they did together. But they were. Go back and watch those just to see them 2 commentate the WrestleManias. But they hosted. Yeah, there's plenty of them together on Primetime Wrestling because they did that every week. But just for WrestleMania is only 2. All right, Cena with the finisher here. Let's see if this ends at 7 minutes in here. So we got a 7-minute match. No, Piper kicked out. Let's say that would quick match. Under 10 is fairly quick. And Cena just missed completely there. I was thinking about what a long match is. A long match because they're like over 20 minutes, and like 10 to 20 is like a middle length, and under 10 is a shorter match. I consider that. So right now we're like in the, if you want to break down match length. But I mean, everybody, that's my opinion how a match is how to rate how long a match is. Anything over 20 minutes is pretty long. But I like a good. Not too long, not too short. Medium 10 to 20-minute match is probably the ideal time to have, so you can have a good back and forth but have the match not get drawn out too much. Because there's been matches that have been going. I mean, there's Iron Man matches that go an hour, and man, there's been matches that go 40, 45 minutes and longer, over the history of professional wrestling. But I mean, you gotta really have an exciting match to hold interest for that long. So I like between 10 and 20 minutes is probably the ideal match length. Which is another thing for the comments. What is your ideal match length for a wrestling match, either in real life or even on this game? It's what your ideal match length would be. But we'll say I'm up to 12 subscribers. To thank you to those 12 people who have subscribed and are hopefully enjoying my matches that I'm doing each Monday to Friday. We got 5 a week. This is match 79 actually today. I'm going to do my 80th match on Monday. That's it. And hopefully everybody has a nice weekend coming up, and then we'll be back at it on Monday here. After we have this match, I'll have to think over the weekend about what match to have. If you want to post a suggestion, I'll see what I can do. Because I can pretty much do anything match that, if the wrestler can be found in Community Creations, I can have the match, because I'm not going to make anybody because I'm bad at it. So, but if you suggest a match, I'll have it, as long as I can get the wrestler on Community Creations. Cena with a cover here. See if he gets him. Nope, kick out by Piper again. Cena has a finisher. See if he's going to try the finisher now. No, he's not going to. He's going to wrap. But Piper and my favorite time for Piper was 84, 85 with the lead into WrestleMania 1 with Hogan and the Rock and Wrestling Connection stuff. That was you go back and watch that stuff. It was great. And we got Cena with the finisher. He gets him. All right, Cena beats Piper. All right, interesting. Maybe I'll rematch this one day. Cena's busted open there. All right, everybody enjoy a nice weekend, and I'll be back with my 80th match on Monday. Bye-bye.